Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Vlad. Vlad is from Moscow in Russia. So let's see what Vlad has to say. Enjoy the interview. Better now. Yes, I can see you. Hello, Vladislav. How are you?
Hello. Uh,
So,
nice
hello,
to meet
Vlad.
you. Yeah.
Nice to meet you too. How are you doing today? How was your day?
It was a long day, a lot of work, a lot of things happening around in the world, about financial crisis or bank situations. So,
So it's
what
keeping
what
you
about
busy.
your day?
It's keep you busy. It's been good actually, busy as well. It's been a busy day, long day, but now we can relax now. We can have a good time right now before going to bed.
Uh, it's almost 10 p.m. for me now.
Thank you
So,
so much. Thanks so much for taking the time right now. I know you had a long day, but you took the time for the interview. Thank you. Appreciate. Thank you very much.
yeah.
Vlad, so tell me where you're from.
I'm from Russia. I'm now in Moscow.
Okay.
Um, so,
And Moscow is the place where you're born and raised or not?
no, story is quite long. I was born in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Caucasian country. Um, yep, and I lived there till 11,
Mm-hmm.
and then my parents decided to move to Russia. So it's about 20 years. For how long I'm already in Russia. So.
Wow. And you always lived in Moscow or not?
No, we lived in province town to the south. It's near to the Georgian border, so
I
uh,
see.
it wasn't so far from my birthplace. So,
I
but
see.
but I haven't been in Georgia since 11. So
I see. So your life is all based in Russia right now.
yes. Now I'm there. So
So tell me, what do you do for work, Vlad?
I'm software developer. I'm working big IT company.
Mhm.
You can see I'm now I'm now in office. Yes, and almost all already left the office for home,
Mhm.
but I decided to stay here. Uh, so to meet you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet, so kind. You stayed
Oh,
until late in the office just for the interview. Thank you so much.
so
So, Vladislav, before we start our journey, William the Magic Box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself.
have you heard about Dune? It's a book and movie.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I watched it. I watched on the cinema. I did, yeah.
I have read all the books about Dune universe. It's about 15 of them,
Wow.
and that was when I was young. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a funny factor.
That is for sure. My goodness.
Yeah.
And do you have brothers and sisters as well or not?
Yep, I have a brother. He's now living in Georgia. Yeah, he's older uh, than me. Yep,
I
he's
see.
older.
Okay, amazing. Okay, Vlad, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Oh my God.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So this is my best friend, okay? Full of random fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now, just for us to relax a bit before the first question, okay? Okay, let's do it.
Okay, okay.
Okay, Vlad, before we start the game, during the journey, if there is a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, first question for you is, tell me something that made you laugh this week or this month, something funny that happened to you.
I think I know something to tell. Um, this week I finished my work tasks earlier than it was planned, and it's a very, very rare situation. Yes, and now I am feeling comfortable that there's no tales that I should run for. No deadlines I have passed or so.
What do you like most about your job?
Most about my job.
What the best
Mm,
part of your job?
it's also a good question. Do you know what is programming like?
No, I'm not familiar with the program.
No? I can compare it like you're God in your own world,
Okay.
and you can write the rules for that world, and you can change everything, and you have a lot of power or something like that. Yes, and that world belongs entirely to you. It might be not so huge, or he might be doesn't matter for someone else, but it's very
Mhm.
important for you. Yep.
See. Okay. Next question, Vlad. Let's do it. Next question for you is, in your opinion, what is a good age to start dating and why?
I don't think that it matter a lot, because if you laugh, you laugh. If you fell in love, you fell in love. But maybe if we talk about how to say serious relationships, yep. I think that they shouldn't start too early
Mhm.
because a lot of wind in the mind, and a lot of instability. So, if you're talking about serious relationships, I would prefer that they would start later, but maybe 30, 30 years.
I see. All right. And for you, in your opinion, if one person wanna go on a date with you, yeah, what this person must have to go on a date with you? What's your preference? What's this person need to have?
I think that he should be kind, open-minded, maybe.
Yeah.
Um, quite active in life. I mean, who likes move somewhere, do something, who doesn't like to stay all days at home, and respectful.
Respectful. Okay.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Let's do it, Vlad. Can see you like dancing, eh? Look, before the next question, tell me in your opinion, what's the best part of living in Moscow, in Russia? What do you like the most about the city?
First, I have to mention that Moscow is not good, how to say, is not a good example to talk about whole Russia, because Moscow is the biggest city and it is the capital, and it's very modern and very rich, if I could say that, and most of other Russian cities are not so perfect or good to life,
Modern?
but not so modern. But it depends on a person, because someone could tell you that Moscow is too fast, too loud, too dirty, maybe. But for me, it's all good here.
I see.
And maybe the second city who can compare with Moscow is the Saint Petersburg. It's the second city. So, have you ever been in Russia?
No, actually, never been. I'd like to go one day. And okay, next question for you is, what is your favorite place in the entire world?
I haven't been a lot of places yet around the world, and for me it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that this place should be beautiful, with beautiful nature and with beautiful people, kind people, and maybe it's a warm place, sunny and warm place, and maybe not too expensive to live. So last year I was in Thailand, and I was very excited by the country, and I think I would come there again somehow. So,
do you think Moscow it's a expensive city to live or not?
I know that it's an expensive city to live, of course, because of flat rents, apartment rents, because of living costs, maybe, but I mean transport, clubs or nightlife places.
Expensive.
It will be it will be quite expensive. Yes, and if we compare with salary, you should have Moscow salary to live here, because with province salary level, you hardly can live in Moscow,
I see. Interesting.
because
Okay.
there's a very big difference between salaries in Moscow and in regions. Yeah.
I see. All right. Next question. Let's do it. Okay. Next question for you is, define yourself in a season of the year and why.
In my early life, I liked winter, because you can control
The cold.
Yes, you can warm up, you can take clothes on you, or you can drink hot drinks. So it's not a problem to control the cold. But now I'm feeling that summer and a warm period of the year are more comfortable for me, maybe. Because you don't need so many clothes on you, because you can freely take shoes and go away. You can walk a lot, you can travel a lot, and you don't need a baggage with warm clothes.
I see.
Maybe that's why.
Ready for another question?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. Next question. Next question for you is, what is your all-time favorite band and why?
My preferences are changing through the life. Of course, there are many local artists I would like to mention, but probably you haven't heard about them never.
What's their names?
In Russian, it sounds like Король и Шут. If I can translate this literally in English, it will sound like a Clown and the King.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, it's a punk rock band.
Okay.
And their songs are quite deep and funny together.
I see. Amazing.
If we could talk about foreign artists, I would like to mention maybe Nightwish.
It's where they come from, this band?
Good question.
The American or English?
They're English, but maybe they are from mid-Europe.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I see. Okay,
Yes.
not a problem. Next question, Vlad. Let's do it. Tell me something. Let's pretend that I come to Moscow for the very first time, yeah? Tell me, what's the place that I should visit, that I should see? What's the postcard of Moscow?
Postcard of Moscow is obviously Kremlin. It's a central part of the city. It's surrounded by walls, and inside walls there are governmental places, buildings, so on. So it's a red square next to Kremlin, and a lot of historical buildings around Kremlin and around the Red Square. So I think that's most famous places in Moscow.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to visit them.
I see, for
So
sure.
call me and I will take you with me and show something in city. So
I will for sure. I'll remember that. Okay, I'll send a
okay.
message. Vlad, I'm coming to Moscow.
I'm glad to see you because
Amazing.
you're cute. Oh,
Oh my God, I'm blushing now. Oh my
why?
goodness.
Why?
Thank you very much for the compliments. Thank you.
Oh,
Next question for you is, are you a cat or a dog person? And if you could be an animal, which one that would be?
oh. Long story short, I will prefer to not have anyone at the moment because I think that you need a lot of time to share with them,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a lot of responsibilities for them, and if you travel or moving something, it's very hard while you have domestic animals. And some time ago, I thought about having a cat of Sphinx species, you know. But now I think that I would prefer dogs because they are much smarter
Mm-hmm.
than cats, and you can feel connection with dog that doesn't looks like with cats. So,
I see. And if you could choose to be an animal, which one would you be?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah, why not?
Of course,
Because
absolutely.
I think it's a beautiful animal,
Mm-hmm.
in spite of its mystical animal. Yep. But the features and abilities it has, um, I can say that they're amazing. So maybe I just want to
Amazing.
be immortal.
Of course, like living forever. Yeah,
Yeah, like living forever. Yeah.
that would be the dream of a lot of people for sure.
Uh, so,
Vlad, I have 3 questions left for you. Okay, let's do it.
yes.
Before the next question, tell me a little bit about your tattoo in your arm. What's the
Uh,
meaning?
or you just noticed it, yeah? Oh.
Yeah, what's the meaning?
What do you think?
Um, I'm not sure actually. It looks like, wow, it's something connected to, I'm not sure. Or maybe, okay, I'm not sure.
Not sure.
No,
What does it look like?
it looks like it's kind of the ovule and the sperm going to the ovule or not? No.
You're the first person who told something like that about the tattoo.
What is?
It's very unusual describing. No. It looks like a micro scheme contacts, on the board plate, in computers or in other devices. You can see the plates and contacts. Contacts connecting elements on the plate.
I
Yes.
see.
So it's more about that, and the shape of the tattoo also matter, because I haven't planned it to be so firstly, but when I made it, I found a new vision about it. So I think it looks like a meteor.
Yeah.
So sometimes I called it digital meteor.
See.
So
Very
does
nice.
it make sense for you?
It does. Now it makes sense now. Okay, next question for you is, who do you count the most for help?
Myself.
Okay.
Usually I would count only on me, because it's safe, maybe, clear, maybe. You don't have to describe something to another person, and even if you describe something, there is no guarantee that another person will understand you or accept you or something like that. And I would count on me, or I will call my psychologist, and we talk about the session, about the things on next session.
Let's see. Very clever.
Do you use something like that?
A psychologist? Not at the moment, but I think it's very powerful to have contact with a psychologist, a therapist. I think they guide you somehow. They help you to go through, situations in your life that maybe you don't understand, or maybe you don't, it's not clear for you. And I think there are professionals like prepared to help us, not just in bad moments, but also when you are curious about something, when you are thinking that something doesn't make sense to you. So I think they are prepared for that, to help you, to guide your life in a more understanding way.
Oh, have you ever used psychologist?
No, never. No, never. Actually,
So, you know a lot of about it, yeah.
Yeah, I think I use every day when I do the show here. I think I'm connecting. This is like a psychologist meeting. 2 questions left for you. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me, when you think about Georgia, your country, yeah, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
I caught myself that I almost never thought about that. Um, um, because maybe I was too young to remember things, and uh, there were both good things
Mm-hmm.
and not so good things. Maybe I would remember mm, my school. Uh, yes, my teacher, first teachers, maybe. Mm, uh, the house where we lived.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe mostly positive memories
Mm-hmm.
about it. A lot of negative things I heard
Mm-hmm.
are from my parents or other rel- relatives. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
because when I was
A baby.
baby, um, there were hard times, and it was very dangerous sometimes to leave. Mm, So my parents are not do not like um, that time, and they do not like the country, and they are grateful for possibility to move from Georgia.
I see. Okay, good. Next question is, when have you been the most happy?
I think that happy and happiness is not mm, something that's uh, you can point,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's more uh, um, process when you even doesn't realize that you are in, and maybe sometime um, sometime in the future you will look at your past and will say that, oh, it was a very happy part of my life. So, something
I,
like that. I think that mine parts uh, would come, and they already was in future. They were in past, I mean, and would come more. And now is also something like that.
okay, all right. Ready for the last question? Let's do it. Last one. Before the last question, yeah. Tell me, as you mentioned about you like so much to live in Moscow, but what is the negative part of living in the city, in your opinion?
uh, it's very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, a lot of things happening, and a lot of places to visit, a lot of activities, and uh, you can't sometimes you can't even choose something because there's a lot of them, and people here are also very busy. and every time they are um, hiring for something, and sometimes even with friends, you can't meet because you busy, they busy, and mm,
It's difficult. Big city is difficult to keep up with friends sometimes.
yes, and I think that for someone it um, it would matter much more than for me, because I have a lot of friends that I can call. If one of them is not available, I can call another, and so on.
I see.
uh, yes, yes.
Okay. Last question for you is, if you could be any age, what age would you choose and why?
Give me back my 20s. Because I would be much more experienced and I wouldn't make a lot of mistakes. Um, but I will make another mistakes, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
uh, maybe that's why. But I think that um every period of life it doesn't matter. Um,
Every period of life is important. We always learn something. That's what I believe as well. Okay, it's not the end yet. Okay, what I'm going to do now, let's play the word association game. I'm going to say a word and it's just tell one word that comes to your mind. Okay, quick thinking. Okay.
quick thinking, yep.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game. Okay, one word for money.
Money, um, well-being,
Okay, family,
warm.
love,
Oh, unknown.
okay, life,
Death,
sex,
passion,
okay, politics,
um, dirty.
religion,
Mm, how to say? Animals,
okay, fear,
growth,
okay, friendship,
um, long-term relationships,
okay, desire,
love,
okay, regret,
mistake,
success,
friends,
wish,
freedom.
okay, happiness,
Have no words. It means a lot of. I don't say.
okay. One word for Georgia,
Kindergarten,
okay. One word for Moscow.
steel,
The last one now, Russia. One word,
big.
okay. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend, yeah, for a coffee, your best friends, and I'm going to ask your best friends. Define Vlad in one positive word and one negative word. What your best friend would say.
One positive. Mm, happy.
Okay?
And negative, maybe nerd.
Okay, let's play now, Vlad, and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But you can ask me a question now.
Um, yep. I have some questions for you. I don't know which one to choose. Um, they are maybe funny questions and maybe more serious questions.
Okay, so you can ask me a funny question and a serious
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the possibility. Um, so let's start from funny question.
Okay.
Um, have you ever been paid for sex? And if not, do you want it or?
Okay, okay, I can answer now. No, I never been paid for sex, never. Uh, if I wanted, I don't think I would feel comfortable with that. I think I would feel like, for me, sex, it's about connection. It's about connect with the person, you know. So for me, I would feel uncomfortable to have sex with someone just because this person is paying me. Do you know what I mean? I think I would feel a little bit uncomfortable, but nothing against, I think if some people, they feel comfortable with that, it's absolutely fine, you know? So for me, I never been paid for sex. And I would feel uncomfortable if if I would have sex with someone is paying me just for the sex. Yeah. So I think I would feel uncomfortable about that. But yeah, that's my answer.
So great. Why not?
How about the serious question now?
um, why you're doing what you're doing, and um, how do you understand that you're doing things right? Maybe.
Okay, very good question. I think doing the magic box, it's for me, it's a dream. It's a dream coming true. I think, connect with so many amazing people around the world. I think it's such a pleasure to hear so many stories, with so many interesting people around the world, let them express this the way they are, connect with other people as well. I think that's the best part of the show. That's what I like the most. It's about, seeing people from different countries, different culture, and express themselves, what they think, express what they think it's right, something that it happened to their childhood, or it happened to them when they were growing up. I think everything about the magic box is about expressing the person that you are. And I think for me, I feel so happy and so grateful that this idea, came along, and now I can live a dream. I can literally connect with people around the world and see how they are living their lives and what's their point of views. So yeah, that's the whole magic about the show.
Was it hard to start it?
Um, I mean, it wasn't hard, but for me, I was trying to find a way, and I'm still learning as well. I'm still learning, how to connect with people. I think all the most I do, the most I learn, and I think it's a learning process that's gonna go forever. I think all of us, whatever you do in life, there's always, if you are learning and if you are enjoying, if you are, having a great time, I think that's what matters.
Yeah, it's
Good.
great.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I uh, have few possibilities to um, talk in English. So
It's amazing. It's amazing. That's what I liked about the show, about people. For example, you were a bit insecure about doing the show, and now
mm,
we did the show. You make memories now. You made memories. And I think sometimes we just need to go out of our comfort zone.
Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah.
Have you already met other people from Russia?
I had a lovely girl. It was one of the first interviews I had. She's from Moscow, from Russia, and she used to live in London. Actually, she's beautiful. Her name is Anna. If you go in the beginning of of my interviews, you can see her. And actually, if you go to my website, yeah, my
Yes.
website, within the Matchbox, she left like a feedback video. You can see she talks a little bit about the interview, about her experience. So you can go
Hmm.
to the website, you can see her talking a little bit about the show. Yeah, lovely girl, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl.
Yeah, I like your smile.
Oh, I'm gonna blush again.
Why?
Thank you so much, Vlad. Thanks so much for being so kind, for being so sweet. You are a very good looking guy as well. You're very handsome. Okay. thank, thank you so much for taking the time for the interview. It was a pleasure
Yes.
connect with you. Okay. But before you go, if you can share a positive message or something that you like.
Yeah, it was something hard to choose. You know, um, there is a phrase, maybe you heard it, maybe not, but doesn't matter how many times you have failed, yes, but what is matter is how many times you got up. So
Perfect, perfect. That's what makes interesting life, for sure. All the time, if you fall, just get up and find another way. You're gonna come up stronger.
yes,
Yeah, for sure.
if it won't kill you,
Of course, it makes you stronger. Yeah, if it doesn't kill
yes.
you, make you stronger. That's what I believe as well. Thank you so much for how do I say thank you in Russian?
Спасибо.
Spice bar.
Yeah, great.
Thanks so much. Have a good night and thanks again for the
Yeah,
interview. Okay.
thank you a lot too for this
Keep in touch.
possibility.
And
Yeah.
I see you in Moscow one day, okay?
Or maybe in London. Who
In
knows?
London? Yeah. When if one day you come to London, let me know, okay?
So yeah, okay, William.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye. Good night.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye. See you next time.